I would like to welcome you all to the operating theater. Here at the Ruck Infringement Podcast Hospital, otherwise known as R.I.P. Hospital. This is episode 119, Recovery. Our patient Joey the Prophet is having a medical procedure under the unsteady knives of Dr. Dongle and Dr. Statman. With any NRL season, the team is gonna hit the dirt. And lately, Joey's prophecy has been riddled with hurt. The prophet's down, but not for long. Just a glitch in the divine. Recovery's the mission now. We're scrubbed in, it's time.
Legends, welcome back to another episode of the Ruck Infringement Podcast. As always, I'm your host, Joey, and this is episode 119, Recovery. Now, you may have wondered where we were last week. We're really sorry we didn't have an episode. Of course, I had surgery for my appendix, so I was out of action. So we had a week off, but we are back, ready to go, and the boys are all here. Let's throw to the man to my left, the Dongle. How are you, buddy?
Good, mate. Good. No life-altering news for me this week, though. All I can say though is dry July is a bitch. July is a long month. Whoever chose the month with 31 days to do a no drinking challenge can get fucked.
It was either that or 30, mate. A 1 day difference.
I know, right? Yeah.
Apart from February.
We're nearly there. But how are you, mate? How was the reaffirming surgery?
Oh, I'm good, mate. I was going to say, how are the balls? They're doing
bit
all
colourful, but they're all right.
Yeah, good. Good to hear.
We're good, thank you.
Good to hear. No, very, very good. No, I'm doing well, mate. Doing great. And, of course, the stat man is here. How are you, buddy?
Mate, I'm doing all right. I haven't had a vasectomy. I haven't had my appendage taken out. I'm living life large at the moment. And I'm drinking. Woohoo!
You need to get some weight reduction surgery. You can have something removed, either your balls or your appendix.
Go on in,
Pick
fat.
one. Get something internal
Just
removed.
fat.
Is that a fat joke? Harry, that was for you, buddy.
That's fat shaming.
Yeah, I know. Can they suck it out of my ass, though? If I'm going to get that, can they suck it from my ass?
Love it. Well, if you are here for the first time, it is the podcast for you and your mates, full of great banter, mediocre betting advice, and just an all-round good time. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok and X, YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. All right, we're going to hand it over to Luke for our favourite segment, the Stack Deck.
Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. I'm reading out the stat deck. Just let me go on. Don't stop me now.
I beg this stays in. I beg this stays in.
Don't stop me. I'm having a good time.
Hello, everybody. It was a very interesting round of football. We had 3 blowout games, which were very depressing for one of us. But
Yeah, winners are grinners. Hey, how'd you guys go? No?
no,
Just me?
Just
we,
you.
we gave ours away. We were up by 8.
Yeah.
But anyway.
You could have nearly lost to the wooden spooners.
Yeah, exactly. So we had our big difference this week goes to the Bulldogs getting it done over Manly by 38 points, and score being 42-4. The Bulldogs, sorry, not the Broncos. The Bulldogs had 7 tries with Karaz, Jerry, and Hughes all bagging doubles. To Manly's 1. Bulldogs had 7 from 7 conversions, 56% possession with 7 errors and 1 ruck infringement. Manly, no conversions, 44% possession, 12 errors and 3 ruck infringements. Jacob Preston made 49 tackles. Karaz had 25 runs. Connor Tracy, 307 metres, and Matt Burton, 396 kicking metres. For Manly, Gerbo, Jake Travojevic, 42 tackles. Lehigh Hopewadi, 23 runs for a total of 174 running metres. And the bloke who needs to retire, Daly Cherry Evans, 763 kicking metres.
Yeah. He's got one more good year in him. 2026. Yeah.
Still won't win a premiership.
Yeah, win a comp.
Look, this was a massive blowout game for the Sunday afternoon football. Manly, the big injury coming out of that was Olakawatu's shoulder, but it doesn't excuse a 38-point loss.
Glass jaw turbo again as well.
Yeah, Turbo. He still finished the game though, didn't he?
Did he?
Did he finish the game or?
I don't know. I saw him go down with his knee. I don't know if he did.
Oh, he might have jumped off.
I know
wouldn't know.
Manly were pretty bad the last 15. I didn't really watch it.
I think Manly were bad the last 75 minutes.
Once Olakwatu went off, there was a bit of a turning point there. I think they sort of went to shit after he went off. Yeah,
Literally. That Manly have now slotted out of the 8, which is concerning for them because
Good news for us.
Yeah, maybe not.
We
see.
play him this week.
We'll see. But yeah, with Olakawatu out, that's a big loss for Manly. Dad said it the other night, and after seeing the way they played, he said he can see Manly slotting down the ladder and not making the 8, which I can sort of agree with. But you never know. There's still 5 more rounds to go. So yeah, we'll just wait and see for what's in store for Manly. The largest jump, I couldn't I couldn't single out one game because we had 4 teams that all jumped 2 places on the ladder.
Oh, wow.
So the team we just spoke about, Manly, they went from 7th down to 9th. The Eels went from 16th up to 14th. The Rabbitohs went from 15th down to 17th.
That was the best one.
And the Cowboys from 13th up to 11th. So 4 teams that have all jumped the ladder there. Won't dive into all of those. We've got the game changer. For me, the game changer this week was actually an injury. And it's... I'm sure you know what I'm going to say, Joey.
Yeah.
It was the injury to Jerome Hughes, dislocates his shoulder, I think, and then from that point on, Harry Grant just played out of his skin, and he won Melbourne the game, sort of thing. It was just absolutely phenomenal. He obviously showed why he's an Origin hooker. Possibly has locked up a Australian jersey, maybe. But yes, the Roosters going down 30-34 to Melbourne. For the Roosters, Daniel Tupou had 2 tries out of their 5. They kicked 5 from 5 conversions, had 51% possession with 10 errors and 3 ruck infringements. Melbourne 6 tries, Josh King bagging a double. They kicked 5 from 6 conversions, had 49% possession with 11 errors and 4 ruck infringements. Connor Watson made 38 tackles. James Tedesco had 18 runs for 188 metres. And Sam Walker kicked for 397 metres. Harry Grant made 40 tackles. Jack Howarth had 21 runs for 186 metres. And even though he dislocated his shoulder, Jerome Hughes still had the most kicking metres out of the Melbourne kickers with 292. However, Wishart was, I think, about 260 odd. So he wasn't too far behind. Joey, your team went down. You had the lead.
Yeah.
What was your take out of this game?
It's disappointing, and you must be proud of me because I didn't blame anyone but the Roosters this time.
Yeah, I know. It was
I was
nice.
very disappointed in what I saw. 7 times we've done that this year. That's the difference between 7 wins.
Yeah.
7 times this year we've led.
Points. You could be well on top.
Yeah, we could be well entrenched in the top 4. 7 games this year we've led and we've lost. I just don't understand. When Hughes went down, I said, this is our chance. Hit him. And do you know what moment I'll bring it down to? When Walker kicked the ball out, when it went dead.
Yeah. Yep.
It went dead. They got a 7-tackle set, rolled up the field.
Straight up.
You can't do that against Melbourne. Right there is where he should have just put it up to Tupou again. Put it up in the air. I don't know why they don't just keep going Tupou's side.
That worked early on, and I think they did it once more after that. And I just thought, why don't they just pepper him? He's obviously the only one they're going to score tries. And then, at the end, they're like, it's got to go to Nwanga Nitawaze. I'm like, no, it fucking doesn't. It has to go back to Tupou.
But also, there was a viewer question we did get this week about that. But also, we haven't been going right. Since Sam Walker's been back, we haven't been going right to Marky Mark at all. Yeah. Him and Toyer have been starved of possession. And, I mean, they're probably 2 of the most exciting footballers playing at the moment, with their, flick passes and what Marky Mark can do. So it is really interesting. And Teddy looks like he's... I don't know if because Walker's back, it sort of stunted his attack a little bit. Because Walker's so off the cuff and does what he does, Teddy can't really get into a role at the moment. So... I don't know. It's interesting. But, yeah, Luke, I was very disappointed. When you're up by 8, you gotta ice those, and we still haven't learnt. We've done it 7 times. We haven't learnt. We got to start learning. I got pretty angry and went onto the Sydney Roosters supporter group and said season over on Facebook. Not quite, but we have Manly and Dolphins next too, and we've already beaten the Dolphins this year. I think we can beat Manly as well. So not quite over, but we've then got Storm, Dogs,
Making it hard. Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah. Well, I correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I also heard that this was a record breaker game between the Roosters and Melbourne. Because I'm pretty sure at the beginning of the game, I heard one of the commentators say that 19 consecutive games that your two teams have not put 30 on each other, and both of you did it.
yeah, I think it was since 2014.
Yep.
Was the last time. So
Was the last time that either of you put 30 plus on.
Yeah.
And both of you have done it in one
crazy,
game.
yeah. And like, I think it hurt more because we haven't beaten Melbourne in such a long time. And we had it. Like, we had it. We haven't beaten them since 2018. Same with Penrith. Like, we hadn't beaten them for 6 years, and then we beat them this year, and it felt so good, you know? So, I don't know. It's just, yeah.
Weird to see put 30 on Melbourne and still lose.
Yeah, like this day and age, you need to score more than 30 points to win a game.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
fucking insane, yeah.
Yeah.
Or you just got to defend.
Yeah, Tigers did that.
I know. Wait, it's coming. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
But they were ahead.
And
By
then,
2.
yeah, exactly. It was a big lead, boys. Come on, give us some credit. And then lastly, the where were you? Yep, we just mentioned it. The fucking Tigers. Good on you, stupid blokes. Look, there was a lot in this game that you don't agree with, but at the same time, we lost by 34 points. So, and that was on us. Yeah, like there was. I went home. I was away for the weekend, boys, and I driving home Sunday, and then thinking about what Mum was going to say to me when I walked in the door, and what Dad was going to say to me, and I was like,
Very disappointed in you, son.
well, literally. Well, Mum's a Panther, Dad's a
she's
Tiger.
Panthers fan, so she would have given it to him.
And yeah, I was thinking about the conversations. I went, you know what, like. There's nothing really to talk about. But the Panthers getting it done 36-2 over the Tigers. The Tigers blowing a 2-point lead very early in the game. Panthers had 6 tries, 6 from 6 conversions. They had 55% possession with 9 errors and 3 ruck infringements. Tigers, 0 tries. We kicked 1 penalty goal though. Woohoo! Good work, Adam Dewey. 45% possession with 10 errors and 4 ruck infringements. Isaiah Yeo had 47 tackles, Dylan Edwards 28 runs for 322 metres, and Nathan Cleary kicking for 458 metres. Terrell May made 50 tackles, Turuva had 26 runs for 262 metres, and Luai kicking for 540 metres. As much as this game annoyed me, it was very clear, not very clear, sorry, there was a couple of calls that, you know, I don't think at a 50-50 we lost at 70-30 sort of thing.
Yeah.
I don't agree with the Tago try. I think he lost the ball.
I agree.
And I'll big credit sort of thing in the post-match interview. Ivan was asked if he was the Tigers coach and that call was awarded a try, would he be happy? And his response was, no, I wouldn't be.
Yeah.
So he even knew that it wasn't a try. But what can you do?
In a winning position, though, yeah. Like if it...
Yeah,
There's a difference
absolutely.
between winning and losing. I'm sure his opinion would be
I
different.
mean, you know, probably.
It's all well and good to say, I'll be
But
smashing
he
by
probably
34,
upset
yeah.
Tiger fans by saying that because he was the
yeah,
Tigers
yeah.
coach.
Could have been. But
And walked out on them.
yeah, so the Tago one
does that?
I thought was a knock on, and
Leaves me.
and I think it's now the 4th time this year the Tigers have been pinged for a roll ball, and yet other teams are not being pinged for it. Like there was an image of like Liam Martin, and his ball was his foot was nearly half a meter off the ball, and they were like, "Yeah, play on," sort of thing, and you're like,
This is the worst thing to be pulled up this
"Oh,
year.
it's so
roll
shocking
ball.
because." I can say myself, I've seen the Tigers get it done 4 times. I've seen the Roosters once. I've seen the Knights because Dane Gagai did it and he was like,
Fucking Knights.
and I've seen the Titans do it. They're the only 4 teams I've actually seen being pinned. If other teams are being pinned for it and I haven't seen it, okay.
How hard is it though to put your foot in the ball?
Literally, stand up, put your foot on the ball.
hard is it?
Like even just pretend you do it.
Bro,
Like, isn't that the whole thing? Like,
I
just
played footy
pretend,
when I
make
was
an
young,
effort,
and
yeah.
that was literally the first thing we learned.
Yeah.
Put your foot on the fucking ball.
Roll it. Yeah.
Um,
Roll the thing.
I don't
yeah,
understand.
I just think if you're gonna crack down on a rule,
Yep,
penalise everybody.
that's right.
Don't.
Consistency, bro.
Yeah, that's exactly right. My
Your favourite word.
fucking word on
Yep,
this podcast.
I agree.
But yeah, just either penalise everybody or don't penalise it at all. If you want a
100%.
faster pace game, that's fine. Stop penalising teams. like for getting it, like for doing it, but then letting like Melbourne, well, I mean, every team does it. I'm not sitting here saying the Tigers don't do it.
Yeah.
But I'm saying stop penalising the lower teams and either penalise everyone or don't fucking do it at all. It really just rocks my core.
I'm from Souths, just keep penalising them.
Yeah. And then we had the Cowboys get it done over the Dragons 38-2. We had the Eels in a shocking win over the Broncos 22-20. Suck it, Reece Walsh, you didn't score. The Titans getting it done over the Wars. The Wars on a little bit of a downfall, 24-16.
Up the tits, buddy. And that was Desi Hazel's 500th game as well.
Yep.
So great win there.
The
Must have
Sharks,
He needed it.
Dongle Sharks getting it done 14-12 over the last place
Thriller,
Rabbits.
that game. Absolute nail biter.
Shout out to Brock
game.
Gray, the Rabbitohs hooker. 69 tackles in 68 minutes.
Yeah, huge.
Harry's not here, but yeah.
I'm channeling my Harry.
But yeah, that's big.
Yeah.
That's huge. Yeah.
Almost a tackle a minute.
Almost.
Wouldn't surprise me. All they did for one stage was just tackle like on their own line, and they still can't fucking
How'd you
score.
only win by 2 to the Bunnies, bro? They got 12 players out.
I turned it off at half time. I can't.
I was
We're
gonna
going to
say-
lose. I cannot watch this game. Like, I'm
You
going to
say
bed.
it was a
It's
thriller. You were
frustrating.
in bed before half time. And then
Degree of sarcasm.
Michael Jackson thriller.
And then we had the first half thriller between the Raiders and the Knights.
Yeah.
18 all at half time for the Raiders to come out and the Knights not to, finishing 44-18. That was
you know what
our...
they say. Fuck the Knights.
Yeah, fuck the
Yep.
Knights.
FTK.
Rounding off, we've got our ladder update. We've got the Raiders sitting comfortably on first with 36 points. Bulldogs second with 34. Storm third, 32. Warriors fourth with 30. So 6 points between fourth and first.
Yeah, wow.
And then 2 points between third and second. And 2 points between second and first. Panthers creeping up.
Yep.
27 points. They're fifth at the moment. I did say that they could finish
Yep,
top four.
yep.
We got the Broncos and Sharks 6 and 7 with 26 points each.
Ew.
We got the Dolphins and Manly 8 and 9 with 24 points.
How far down we got to go? Hang on. Is it
10th.
Oh, there we go.
Roosters 10th with 22.
Yes.
Cowboys 11th with 19.
Could have been
Dragons
36.
Dragons, Tigers, and Eels 12, 13, 14, all on 18 points. We got the Knights and the Titans 15, 16 on 16 points. Oh, and the Rabbits on 16 points too. So
Yeah, but can you read the Rabbits' position, please?
last, bottom of the ladder.
1 and a
But
7.
it's all right.
Wayne Bennett, the super coach.
Eels to choke. I'm still going Eels for wooden spoon.
No, I've changed mine.
Nah, I'm going
Bunnies.
Mitch Moses
Eels.
is back, baby.
Eels wooden spoon.
Can I just say something? Dongle just made a huge point there. So Roosters are on 22 points, right? We let 7 games slip this year. That's 14 points. We would have been on 36, which the Raiders are on.
Tied first.
Wow. How bad is that? Man.
Well, we got just another little ladder
Yep.
but from the New South Wales Cup. Have you heard how good the Wars are going in New South Wales Cup?
Yeah, I saw the score against the Bunnies.
Yeah. 19 games. They've played 19. How many do you think they've won?
17.
18.
Oh, wow.
One loss all year. They are sitting 7 points clear of second.
Jet Cleary, mate.
Literally. He
Chet
bagged
Cleary.
a double on the weekend in their 60...
It was 68, wasn't it? 68 to 6 or something against the
point-
Bunnies.
Yeah, 62-point win over the Rabbits. How good are the Wars? Up the Wars.
They're doing great. And in the NRLW, Rooster Girls undefeated at the moment.
Yeah, well,
It's going well.
yeah. Yeah, you've got the Tigers this week, so you'll still be undefeated.
Yeah.
You know what? That'll be the game the Tigers win.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. The men beat us this year. Mate, we love it. As
That's it for
always,
me.
it is absolutely beautiful.
Here, who do you call when you want printing and design work done?
At print.
Yeah, bizarre name, innit?
Yeah, at print.
I mean, they could have called themselves Superfast Print
Or we even design print.
or Friendly Personal Service Print, because they do all that.
When you think about it, at print says everything, really.
Yeah, so when you need design and printing done fast with friendly and personal service, call that print on 47315055.
When people ask where you got it done, you can say at print.
Shut up.
We're going to jump into He's Been Doing It All game show, our suspension segment for the week that was. You got some there for us, Dongle? Open it up.
Yeah, mate, just open it up now.
Let's have a look at judiciary.
Yeah, here we go. South Sydney star Jack Whiten will appear before the NRL judiciary after pleading not guilty to a grade 2 shoulder charge. It was a head clash. He got sent off for a shoulder charge.
Yeah.
What a shit call. As a Sharks fan, I totally agree. He should get off with that.
I don't think he will, though.
I don't think he will somehow.
I don't reckon he will, but he should.
That was,
That was
just
appalling,
ridiculous. That was just a shit call.
The NRL will see them sitting last and they go, they don't need any more help. Let's bin him for forward.
They've got 12 injuries. Yeah, bin him.
Yeah. Let's do 13. Carl Lawton's going to be out for 2 games. Dangerous contact charge. At a hip drop tackle. Sorry, didn't he, on Jaden Sewer? So he
that did look bad.
And then a whole bunch of dangerous contacts, fees. Fines.
Yep.
Ethan Strange. He's 2 matches, $3,000 fine.
Oh,
he hasn't put his plea in yet for a grade 1 shoulder charge. So other than that, lots of fines. Jackson Ford for the Warriors with a grade 1 crusher tackle, $3,000 fine and 2-match ban as well. Sean Mullaney from the Titans, Alex Seaforth as well. He's gone. Jack Whiten, there we go. Could be up to 4 matches. He could
Up to 4 matches for a head clash.
For a head clash.
Did you say Seyfarth gone or has he got a fine?
Fine.
Oh, he's got a fine.
Fine.
Gone.
Yeah,
Gone.
Just get rid of him, yeah. So
Place for targets.
He retired.
Let's just suspend him for life.
He said, I need to medically retire from this team.
wow, I've got my lawn in tip-top shape.
What are you talking about, bro? This is a rugby league podcast.
Oh, sorry, man. I've just been really impressed with my new mower from Koala Mowers. It's powerful, cuts well, and gives me a nice, fresh finish. Plus, it makes my lawn look the best on the block.
Jeez, that sounds good. I really need to trim my hedges. Can they help there too?
Koala Mowers have all your lawn care needs covered, my man. They have all the right tools and equipment to trim your hedges, cut your grass, and blow away your leaves.
All right, you've convinced me. Where can I buy one?
Check them out on social media at Facebook and Instagram, or locally at 112 Russell Street, Emu Plains. And if you mention the Ruck Infringement Podcast in store, you'll get 10% off.
Great. I'm on my way to get myself a new trimmer.
Koala Mowers, making lawn care easy without the hassle of having the correct qualifications.
Of course, let's jump into niggling our injury segment as well, mate. What do you got for us?
Yeah, so Alakuatu, one of the big ones we just spoke about, dislocated his shoulder again for the second time in 6 weeks. So, he's going to need surgery on that. He'll be out for the rest of the season, most likely. So, hasn't been confirmed yet. He's still off getting scans today. But
one of the Manly trainers said, I think it was something like, if you dislocate your shoulder, there is a 90% chance you will do it again in your recovery period.
Wow.
He got through his recovery period and his first game back he did it. So they cleared him. But
he obviously wasn't 100% ready to come back then.
They said the trainer said, or the medical staff said he had his 4 weeks off, no training, and then he had 2 weeks of full contact and he came out fine.
Okay,
and then he's done it in his first game. But
it's just so unlucky.
Yeah.
In your recovery period, 90% of dislocations reoccur in recovery.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, that's insane, nervous wait for Tom Trbojevic. We spoke about him earlier.
Oh, he finished the game. There we go.
Finished the game. Escaped a knee injury, so we'll see on that. How's this one? Did you see this one? Bronson Sherry copping a boot to the face. Coming back out, though, to score a double in the second
friendly fire.
Friendly fire,
He got 2 boots.
Yeah.
Got both. Double barrel.
Kick out, man.
Come on. The first one was the toe. The second one was the stud.
Yeah.
And the other massive one, Jerome Hughes dislocating his shoulder on Thursday night. So he's off to get
I think they're saying
scans,
about 6 weeks at the moment, so he should be back. I think they
finals,
said, just
Literally
first finals.
He won't play again.
And Tavita Totola, another Rabbitoh, he's gone after scoring that try, quote unquote. We'll talk about that a bit later.
Make it 14.
Totola,
It was a clean try.
Yeah, clean try. Clear. So, and that's about it.
Beautiful.
Sharks sent a Sifa Talakai, late scratching.
Yes, he was.
Due
I
to
saw
illness.
that.
Yeah,
I thought that young guy did pretty well. Scored, didn't he?
No, he scored in his first. It was his debut
against
last
us.
week. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so,
I remember.
You do remember?
Yeah, of course. Great. Well, thank you, mate, for that. Great as always.
Jeez, I'm starving. I could really go for a snack.
Mate, we're halfway through recording. We can't stop now for a snack. And besides, what are we going to eat that will keep our bellies full?
Dude, I know I'm sorry, but I've just discovered Gibson Country Style Jerky, the greatest jerky going around.
They have a variety of flavors, including pepper steak, barbecue bourbon, and teriyaki, and they deliver countrywide.
Wow, bro, that sounds amazing. I have to get my hands on some of this. Where can I find it?
You can visit their website at gibsoncountrystylejerky.com or check out their social media pages for more. And because you're a fan of Ruck Infringement Podcast, you can use the code podcast for 10% off.
Done. Already ordered. I'm so hungry now.
Gibson Country Style Jerky, the perfect snack for any occasion.
We're going to jump into some dynamos and dungs for round 21. Do you want to start us off, Dongle? Who is your dynamo and dung for this week?
I got Mitchy Moses and the Eels for my dynamos. It's good to see him back.
Nice.
Mitch Moses making
You're
a difference
soft
there,
for
I
the
think.
Eels,
I
don't you?
do.
Love
I'm
the
telling you,
Eels.
man. Yeah, that's it. I'm
nice.
telling you, they are good, mate. They're my little second
The River
team there.
Slugs?
The River Slugs, yeah, good on him. Mitch Moses, he's my dynamo. My dung this week is Manly. Where were you, Manly?
Mongley.
Just, yeah.
Shout out to Checkers.
Yeah, almost went the Tigers, but I knew I'd be sitting next to Lukey here, so I'm like, I better. You're allowed to, yeah. Oh, it could have been the Sharks too, yeah. But yeah, we'll go Manly because, I thought that game would be a lot closer than it was.
Yeah.
Whether Manly were just shit or the Bulldogs were
We both
really, really
tipped them,
good.
bro.
We did, yeah,
for the
absolutely.
upset.
I thought, well, the Dogs have been pretty average lately, and then, they've just gone back to that early
I'll tell you what,
form,
like,
I think.
I know I said this in our group chat. I know, we're obviously anti-Galvin. We have been for a little bit, but he looked really good in that game. I actually thought that was one of his best to date so far. So
absolutely, yeah. And
I think he's starting to come into his own now that Sexton is moving on and they're sort of in that period they know what
it's
to
kind
do.
of awkward sort of moment there. If he's over it and he's got a good running game on him, I suppose. Yeah, like it's probably what they need. Yeah, so good on him. Hopefully, doesn't go too well, but hopefully he does all right.
Yeah, but great, mate. No, thank you, Luke. Who's dynamo and dung for this week?
Dynamo this week. Ooh, who can I pick? We got Nathan Cleary dominating entire squad by himself. We got Harry Grant. We got the Bulldogs. We got we got a lot of players, but yeah, I think for me, the Raiders actually are my dynamo.
Very nice.
Letting slip in that last try right on half time, going in 18 all to then keep the team scoreless in the second half, but pole on the points as well and like in style. I just think the Raiders are. I think the Raiders are a force to be reckoned with coming into the back end of this year.
So.
They'll lose to the Tigers down at GIO in a couple of weeks anyway. But
in the cold.
Yeah, in the freezing cold. They just don't get Canberra.
They just don't get winter.
I think, Dynamo for me. Dung, I'm actually going with what I've seen in the media. And if this is true, I don't know how you could even let these words leave your mouth. Ben Walker, the journo, right? He's a journo.
Okay.
He believes that it's Des Hasler's fault that David Feeder has struggled this year, insisting he should never have been benched. And this is the quote. As a coach, if you are picking a player and he doesn't perform, that's on the coach. So I pick someone who last week scored 7 tries. Next week, he goes out and makes 50 errors. It's the coach's fault.
Fafita's just had a bad attitude. Like, we know how good he is. We know how good he is over the past couple of seasons. He's just, this year he's had a bad attitude. Des has seen something in his game he hasn't liked.
Yeah.
Moved him to reserve grade, which happens to all players.
Yep.
Moved him to reserve grade. He hasn't liked that, so he's not training. That's on him.
Yeah.
That's
So
on him.
if that is accurate and that is true,
Is that Ben Walker, like the former player?
I think so.
Oh.
I
was going to say, who's he? Like, what does he know about rugby league? But if it is,
yeah.
Sam Walker's uncle.
It's Danny Widler.
So yes, if that is true and all of that is true, then that is my weekly dung. Because how do you sit there and say that a player's not performing well? It's the coach's fault for doing it. Like no. It's on the fucking
I'll tell you
player.
what, though. I'll tell you what. The Titans are cooked. I know they got a win, but they're cooked. Do you know they're trying to move Jaden Campbell on? They don't have a number 7. Foran's retiring.
Yeah.
They don't have a 7. Why would you move on?
AJ Brimson, fullback and number 7.
Why
He's
would
going to wear
you-
17 on his jersey.
It's the worst thing.
Or no, they'll create a new jersey for him, 71. He will wear 71, halfback and fullback.
Yeah, I love it. Great stuff, guys. Great stuff. My dynamo this week, Dylan Edwards. 322 metres at the back. Thought he was really, really good for Penrith. And that cartwheel. One of the best try July celebrations I've seen.
Hang on, I just have to ring Harry. You picked a Panthers player.
Nah, credit where credit's due. Credit where credit's due. I thought he was really good. I mean, we know what Edwards can do. This year he's been a bit slow compared to his standards over the past couple of seasons. Now he's starting to come back into his own again, which is scary. Really scary proposition. Dung, yeah, look, I'm my harshest critic, you know this, and I'm going my Chooks. Just because they were up, they lose their halfback. That's when you ice the moments. We didn't do that. I was really, really angry and disappointed because we needed that game. Like, for us to beat Melbourne would have been massive for our season. Would have kept us in touch with the 8. Now, not so sure, but yeah, I'm going to go my own Chooks for Dungs this week.
League Lids are an international company selling retro corduroy sports hats to make you the envy of all your friends. Head over to League Lids and check out their array of hats today and use our discount code RUCK10 for 10% off.
Wild Fantasy, Supercoach and NRL Fantasy. This week in Fantasy Boys, 908. Not a bad week. I did lose both my head-to-head, so which is a shock. I usually don't lose a lot of them, but Ruben Garrick really let me down this week in Supercoach and Fantasy. Got me very low scores, where he's usually quite good, but I think it was due to the fact that the Dogs just ran all over him. You know, he had no points. He usually gets lots of points through goal kicking and tries, but there was just nothing there. Supercoach 1,140, I believe, this week. Did win a few of my head-to-heads in that one. Nathan Cleary, 119 points for me. Zachy Lomax, 99 with his double. And Scotty Drinkwater, 93, I believe.
What's his name?
Drinkwater. Luke, how'd you go?
Supercoach, I scored 1,028.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, I had a couple of players that I didn't reserve. Like, it was not that I didn't, but I had a couple of players on the bench that weren't reserves that scored higher than my reserves. One guy, I brought him in, I think 2 weeks ago, maybe 3. KO weeks. Even in that performance, like in the last couple of weeks, he's been hitting high 80s, 90s, even cracking the hundreds. He scored 68 this week.
Well, that's a shock. I thought he would have more.
I thought it would have been more, but like, only scoring 68. Big one for me this week, Connor Tracy, 129 points.
Wowza. Wish
I'd captained him. I had Terrell May as my captain. He scored 148. He scored 74, so you double it. But yeah, I've only got 6 trades left for the last 5 rounds. So I really got to start looking at top 8 teams.
Because how many I got? Did my trades today? I now have none.
None. Oh.
I'm going to run the gauntlet. Well, I had Hughes. I had to drop him. He's gone for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And I have Tino as well, who's gone for the season. So I had to make 2 trades. Like I can't just sit them there all year, the rest of the season. So that's very cool. So tough one. Good score though, mate.
Yeah,
good score for you.
Just got told that I won one of my league head-to-heads.
Very good. And how are you going against your mates at work? Is it? Or the
he only scored. I think he said he only scored about 800 this round. So I think I've got about a 200-point lead. But he's in the same boat. He had Hughes. Hughes went down.
Yeah.
I think he also had Olakau'atu, so I think he's a bit screwed. But he does have the upper hand because he has about 30 fucking trades left and I don't. So we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see how it goes. It's not over till it's over, boys.
It's very good, very good. Of course, if you are in our super coach or fantasy comps, they're run by SC Rings. That's what you'll be playing for. SC Championship Rings. Best rings going around. We've got a fantasy 2025 champion and a super coach 2025 champion. So check them out. All right, boys, we're going to jump into the profits preview for round 22 and the NRLW round 5. Can't believe we're at round 22, boys.
It's flying, yeah.
Round 22. 5 weeks to go until we head into finals.
5 weeks and you can't watch your Roosters anymore because...
look, probably. It's been a long time. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do if I can't sit on the couch and be stressed.
Yeah.
What am I going to do? You know?
Get rid of your greys, that's for sure.
Yeah, book a holiday to Bali. All right, let's start off with Thursday night footy. We've got the Parramatta Eels against the Melbourne Storm, CommBank Stadium, 7:50 game. Going to be good here. Parrot, $3.62. Yeah, Storm at $1.29. $3.62 is for a performance that Mitch Moses just put on and being back. they've blown out quite a bit. Like I would expect maybe like 250, especially at Combank as well.
Combank, yeah.
No Jerome Hughes.
Nah.
Interesting. Who have you got, Dongle?
Just reading through the team sheets. Pap should be back. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's big. And
Munster as
should
well.
be back as well. Yeah. So I think that's why I think Melbourne dial in. For that reason, yeah, I'm going to go Melbourne. It does pay me to say it. My poor Eels. But yeah, I'm going to go Melbourne here. Melbourne a tight one though. Again, I don't think. They still haven't put together that performance that we're waiting for.
No.
I've been saying it for quite a while now. Still waiting to see it. But yeah, I'm going to go Melbourne in a tight one, I think.
Yeah, very nice.
A couple of try scorers. Nick Meaney, I think he'll get over. And we'll go with the big boys. We'll go Nelson. I think he'll get over too.
Oh, big Nas.
Actually, he's not suspended, is he?
He was. He didn't play last week.
No, he's suspended.
Oh, okay. Of course.
He's always suspended. We'll go Paps then.
Yeah, very nice. Luke, who you got?
Yeah, same reasoning with on the return of Paps if he does play, but even just Munster returning.
Yeah.
I think he'll have had his time, obviously with his family this last week. Obviously our condolences to the family and
for sure.
everything like that. But I think this time off, just this break, he'll want to obviously rip in, and his first game back after the funeral, he's obviously going to want to do absolutely everything he can to honour his father. So for that reasoning, I've gone Melbourne. If Pappy doesn't return and it's just Munster returning sort of thing, I've got Melbourne in a tight one by 6. If Pappy gets in the squad, Melbourne by 12 plus easy, and Munster to score a try.
Very nice. I mean, look, it's very scary having Munster come back and having a reason to play well, because we saw what he did in Origin. Anyway, I'm going Melbourne as well. I'm going Melbourne by plenty though, boys. I think Melbourne get this done 13 plus. I'm going to go a couple of try scorers. Alicia Katoa to score on the edge there. I'll go Pappenhausen if he's there, and I really like your Nick Meaney shout too, so I'll throw him in. Jump into some Friday night footy, 2 games. Warriors v Dolphins, 6 p.m. Mount Smart Stadium in Auckland there. Should be a great game, this one. Warriors at $1.72, Dolphins at $2.13. Luke, we'll start off with you in this one. Who have you got?
I've gone the Dolphins.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big.
Yeah, I've gone the Dolphins.
He really wants Penrith in the top 4.
Get rid of him.
Well, not only that, I also just have Isaiah Katoa in my Supercoach team.
Very nice. Very good. Very good.
Ideally, if the Dolphins can win, Katoa can score me some points. Look, the Dolphins coming off the bye.
Yeah.
They had that loss just before the bye. What was it by? Get it by. No,
that was a good one.
Yeah, thanks. They had that loss. Oh no, they had the win against the Cowboys, but then they had the Sharks loss
against the Sharks.
So I think just
loss.
that week off. This week off sort of thing, they'll get their heads on right. I'll go on the Dolphins, and I'll go the Dolphins by 10.
Very nice.
Yep.
Dongle.
Cool. I'm also going to go the Dolphins here. Yeah, I think the Warriors are pretty poor on the weekend against the Titans of all teams. Yeah, so look, expecting them to bounce back, but I do expect the Dolphins to have a big game as well. Yeah, so I'm going to go the Dolphins. Dolphins 1-12. They got a few back though this week. They got Mark Nichols is back and Felice Kafusi's back too, which is big. He's good for a few penalties. So
see what haircut he rocks. If he rocks one.
Big Felice, yeah. So Dolphins to win. Kafusi to score a try.
Kafusi to get over.
Why
Wow.
not?
You feeling all right today?
Yeah, I love it.
Vasectomy's playing up again.
Oh, my testosterone's a bit low. Doesn't affect it, all right?
Okay, beautiful.
We're
Good.
Yeah. Dolphins to win, mate.
In a rare feat, I'm going Dolphins as well. I think they're specials. $2.13. I mean,
good.
with how the Warriors have been, they almost lost to Newcastle the week before.
Yeah.
They lost to the Titans last week. Dolphins are specials in this. I'm going Dolphins in a tight one. Dolphins by 6. A couple of try scorers, Herbie, Jermaine Azarko, and the Hammer. All to get over for the Dolphins.
That's 18 points.
Yep. Yeah, 100%.
And you've only got them winning by 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
18-12.
Warriors will score. Lecker will get over.
Yeah, Lecker gets over every week. Into our next Friday night game, of course, the Brisbane Broncos against the South Sydney Rabbitohs. Danger game for South Sydney, not for the Bronx. Broncos at $1.19, Souths at $4.70. Dongle, who have you got in this game?
Yeah, shit. The Souths defended their holes out, didn't they?
They did, but it was against the Sharks.
Yeah, they were not really known for great attack. I don't think the Broncos are going to take that loss laying down. Yeah, they need to cement themselves in the top 6. I reckon the Dolphins, the Broncos to get over. Broncos to win 13 plus. Yeah, a couple of try scorers though. We'll go Reece Walsh to actually
Actually score
follow
one.
through with it this time. Yeah,
Stay behind the line.
Be onside.
and Billy Walters as well. I think he's doing.
Yeah,
he's,
very nice. He got one last week as well, didn't he?
He scored the last few games, doesn't
Against
he?
the Eels, yeah.
He does
he
well.
He scores a few. Yeah, I like it. Luke, who you got?
Wow.
Who have you got on camera?
On camera.
Rabbitohs.
Given, boys, that Friday night, I probably won't get to watch this game because, funnily enough, Friday night is Shania's and I's 4-year anniversary.
Oh, congratulations.
We will be celebrating with a lovely steak dinner.
As long as she's not watching the game, because there won't be
but
much
I
celebrating.
just want to show you, I've got the rabbits.
yeah.
Shani,
Good. Yeah.
The boys can see I've got the
does,
rabbits.
yep.
I would never lie to you, Shani, ever.
40 plus.
I've never met you, Shani. So.
Yeah, look, I'm not watching this game. Because we're gonna go out and have a nice dinner.
Yeah, beautiful.
4 years together.
Not going to ruin it.
Yeah. So I won't tell you who I've tipped for this week.
I love it. No, I like it. And Checkers won't post. He'll just post unknown.
He'll
NA.
TVC.
I unfortunately, Shani, I'm going Broncos. I'm going Broncos in this one. You know, it's a rare shock for me to not tip South Sydney. So Broncos in this one. Broncos by plenty. Broncos by 20 plus. I think they'll get it done. I'll go a couple of try scorers. Jordan Ricky to get over. I'll go Billy Walters, and I'll also go Big Payne Haas to get a try in this one, straight through the middle of the Rabbitohs pack. Right here, legends, before we get back to sledging refs and over-analysing bunker calls, a quick word from our mates at LMTLS Finance, the only brokerage where your loan gets approved faster than at a car in open space.
Tradies, footy heads, weekend warriors. If you're dreaming of that new ute, upgrading the family wagon, or finally getting that jet ski that's been sitting in your someday folder, stop dreaming.
LMTLS Finance makes it happen. No bull, no paperwork piles, just fast approvals from our over 50 lenders that don't leave you on the bench waiting.
They speak your language too. No fancy finance jargon, just straight talk and solid results. And if your credit history's got more bumps than a state of origin decider, no worries. They'll still back you.
Think of them as the Cam Smith of finance, calm under pressure, sharp as a tack, and always making the right play.
So if you want cash flow quicker than a 7-tackle set, hit up LMTLS Finance, tell them the Ruck Infringement Boys sent you, and they might even shout you a sausage roll. No promises, but worth a crack.
Check them out now on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. LMTLS Finance. Get approved, not penalised. Jump into some Saturday Arvo footy. Gold Coast Titans against the Penrith Panthers. The poor Titans just had a great win against the Warriors. Now they take on the Red Hot Panthers at the moment.
Yeah.
Titans at $4.45. Panthers at $1.21. Oh, Luke, is there any chance in this game for the Tits?
I think it might be easier if they actually just don't leave the bus.
Just don't play.
Do not even take the field.
They don't get off the C bus.
Yeah, there you
Very
go.
good. Very good.
They take the scenic route away from the game. Look, after the game that Penrith put on last week, the form that, like you were saying, Edwards and Cleary are back in. Honestly, I will not be shocked if this is a 50-point game for Penrith.
Yeah, wow.
Penrith are just, they're returning to that elite status. And we saw it last week. I mean, yes, they played the Tigers. The Tigers have been poor this year, but better than they have in the past. And to keep them scoreless, Penrith are now on a 7-win streak.
And their last 3 is Parramatta, Tigers, Titans.
Doesn't matter. They're still on a 7-win streak.
They're doing well.
The only other team that's up there, Raiders with 9. The next team below Penrith at 7 in a row, Bulldogs with 3. So
Well, didn't they go on like an 8-game winning streak?
no, currently.
Oh,
currently
on.
on.
Currently
Currently
on.
on.
Currently,
So
yeah.
Raiders
Yep.
are currently 9, Penrith are currently 7, and the
Yep.
Bulldogs are currently 3.
Roosters are 0.
And that's exactly right. So, yeah, like for me,
bye.
honestly, it's the Panthers. I will not be shocked if it's a 50-point game.
Yeah.
Try scorers.
1-17.
Yeah, let's go with Brian Tom Jenkins, Casey McLean, Dylan Edwards, Nathan Cleary, Mitch Kenny.
Look, that's you're probably on there. Good multi.
Moses Leota, Isaiah Yeo, Isaiah Papali'i.
Scott Sattler.
Yeah, he's coming from the
Mark
sideline.
Geyer.
Yeah.
Shout out to MG.
Martin Long.
That security guard from the not the Tour de France, but that bike race.
That was great.
Did you guys see that?
It was the Tour de France, but it was an imposter.
Yeah.
An imposter was on. It
Did
was
you see
so
it?
good. Yeah, he smacked him.
A bloke jumped on the Tour de France.
Jumped on a bike.
And was like, kilometers in front of the winner.
Of the pack, yeah.
Yeah. And was like trying to ride across the finish line and claim the victory, and some Secchi just went bang and knocked him off.
Knocked him off.
It was
So
great.
good. So good.
Cycling interesting. That's awesome.
Yeah. I'll see if I can pull up the footage.
Still not.
Good.
But
yeah, Penrith for me, boys.
Yeah, very nice. Dongle, Tits versus Pitts. Who you got?
Yeah, for all the reasons that Luke just listed, yeah, I'm going to get Penrith. Penrith easy. Penrith 13 plus.
Yeah.
Blaze Salangi, Mitch Kenny. Yeah, you name it. They're all going to get over. I think nice and easy for Penrith.
I don't like this. We've agreed on every game so far, boys. All four so far. I'm going Panthers as well. Panthers by plenty. Panthers by 30 or 40. Shout out to Des Hasler, who might have played his 501 games, but yeah, crazy, eh?
Just flattened him.
For those who might be watching on the video, we just were looking at the
Tour de France.
the Tour de France incident where an imposter jumped on a bike and the Secchi put a shoulder charge in to stop him. It was fantastic. Great hit. Should play rugby league.
I was going to say, that's 4 weeks. Go ask Jack Whiten.
Actually,
head
head
clash. So Panthers for me as well. I think they get it done easily. All right, let's jump into our next Saturday game. St. George Illawarra Dragons against the Canberra Raiders. Win Stadium. Unfortunately for the Dragons, it may not be a win. We'll start off with you, Dongle. Who you got?
Yeah, look, a few weeks ago it would have been a little bit tighter, but the Dragons were just shit against the Cowboys, weren't they? So, yeah. No,
They only lost by a try, 38-32.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they
Was
only
it? Oh,
scored
sorry,
that
yeah,
last
yeah.
try within 2 minutes to go.
Yeah,
Sort of thing.
but
Yeah,
still.
actually, yeah. I'm thinking of another game. Don't mind me. Yeah.
You're thinking of a 36-2 game.
Yeah, I think that's probably what I was thinking of. Yeah,
that's
sorry. My apologies.
Do you want to get a microphone? I'll smack you with it.
Now people are going to tune in and
We're
watch
done
YouTube.
talking about the Tigers' loss, all right?
Oh, yeah.
Let's look to the future.
Let's go to the next game, which is the Canberra Raiders at $1.46. St. George Illawarra at $2.74.
Ooh, juicy.
I'm going to get Canberra here. Canberra, and let's go a few try scorers. KO Weeks, Xavier Savage, and we'll go Timoko as well.
Very nice. He got a double last week. He was very good.
He was excellent, yeah.
Very good. Luke, who you got?
Yeah, mate, it's Canberra for me. Yeah, it was especially after the performance they put on last week. I reckon they're going to back it up. I think as we get into the last legs of this season, I'm thinking teams like Canberra who are sitting top, and maybe even the Bulldogs. I'm thinking that they're gonna maybe start to think about resting some players. I won't be surprised if that happens this week. For the Raiders, even though that's like only one game at the moment, that I just think they do have the roster to sit back and go, you know what, we can rest one.
Yeah.
Not like a Fogarty or something, but maybe like a Timoko
Hudson
or
Young.
a Young or something like that.
Papa.
Yeah, Big Puppy might have a game off sort of thing. Not saying that's definitely going to be this week, but I think that those top 4 teams are, or maybe not the Warriors, but those top 4 teams are going to think about doing that. So I won't be surprised if someone like that sits out this week. However, I still think the Raiders will get it done. If the Dragons can play like they did in that last 15 minutes, I reckon the Raiders still get it done, but closely. But if the Raiders turn up and they turn up well, Raiders will just wipe them off the floor. So yeah, I'm going to go try scorers. I'm going to go, if he plays, Matt Timoko.
Yeah.
And Jacob Little for the Dragons.
Oh, yeah. Got a double again last week.
Exactly. So,
Pest, isn't he? Yeah, always just
he's always good for a try,
He's
but
there.
he's
always throw
always
him
good
in.
for one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Boys, this is an interesting one. I don't want to keep agreeing. I don't know if I make this game the upset game.
This isn't the one that we're not going to...
This isn't the one. All right.
The next one, maybe.
All right. I'll go Raiders. By plenty. Raiders 13
there
plus
it
in
is.
this. A couple of try scorers. Go to the other side. We'll go Jed Stewart to score a try. Huddy Young if he plays as well. And I really love the Jacob Little shout. We'll jump into our next Saturday game of the round, the Cheggers Profit Cup. Manly against the Roosters, 4 Pines Park. Manly at $1.65.
Oh,
what a rort. And the Roosters at $2.24. Absolute juicy there. Specials, if you ask me. But we'll start off with Luke. Who have you got?
Given your performance last week against a red hot Melbourne, who were fighting obviously because they lost Hughes, I saw the fight in the Roosters. You just let up. And then looking at the Manly's performance, I've gone with the Roosters. It was very clear cut. Manly have lost Ola Kawatu, and like who's a massive out for them. I just don't see it. I just don't see it for Manly, unfortunately. I think the Roosters get it done. Honestly, if you do play like you did last week, though, I'm going to go close game. I'm going to go 6 points.
Yeah, I think so.
But if you can come out and put on 2 tries early and Sammy Walker can fix your kicking game, I reckon you could get it done 13
Couple
plus.
of inclusions this week. Natty Butcher's back, Billy Smith, and also Hugo Savala is back as well.
I reckon the Roosters get it done. It all depends. I'm the person but I make my opinion of who's going to win after about 20 minutes. So that 20-minute grace period, unless it's neck and neck, like, I mean, you were last week. It was try for try for try. And then you had the lead and then you just blew it. But I think the Roosters get it done this week. 6 points, maybe.
This guy's great. Who you got, Dongle?
I'm going to have to agree. Yep.
Wow.
I do think the Roosters have done pretty unfairly here. 224 to Manly's $1.65. Yeah, like
especially with who's coming back as well. I mean,
I think the injuries for Manly are just too big. Yeah, like Ola Kawatu's massive. If Travojevic plays, like he's still unconfirmed. It is obviously Monday, so we haven't seen the team list yet.
Yeah.
But Hugo Savala back. I think that's huge for the Roosters. I think he's quite underrated as far as this year's gone. But yeah, I reckon the Roosters are going to win. And I like Big Nafahu White to get over the line and score a try. He's awesome. I love watching that guy.
I love Fahu. He's great. Chooks for me. Chooks 13 plus in this one. They get it done easily against Mongley. I will.
Sorry, Checkers.
Yeah, sorry, Checkers. Love you, Checkers. Please don't
make
leave
my
us.
arms fat.
Don't leave us.
Make my hair grey.
It already is, mate.
Know,
anyway, I'm going Roosters 13 plus in this one. A couple of try scorers. Mark Nwangani-Tuaze hasn't scored a try for about 4 weeks.
So
I'm backing him in for a double.
Get your hands on the ball,
I'm backing him in for a double. I'm backing Daniel Tupou in for another double as well. And Sammy Walker to go over the stripe in this one.
That's a shout.
No one for Manly.
Nah, not one?
No, 28-0.
Hopper Whitey?
No. All right, let's jump into some Sunday Arvo footy. West Tigers against the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. Tigers at $3.63. That's fair. Canterbury Bulldogs at $1.29. Dongle, will start off with you just because we have to. Who have you got in this one?
Bulldog. We can just slam him now. He's gone, can't we? Yeah, fuck the Tigs.
Oh, he's back. Oh, no.
So as I was saying, I was going for the Tigers. Bulldogs 13 plus. They were just too good on Sunday. They just looked amazing.
This is the Galvin Cup too.
This is the Galvin Cup. This is the very interesting.
The grudge match.
The reception that we're going to see here. It's a Combank. If it was at Leichhardt, it'd be.
Oh, that would have been great.
Sure. Imagine the absolute peltry.
Galvin sitting on the scoreboard next to Farah.
Tigers fans won't travel though, so it's going to be pretty much a Canterbury home game anyway, isn't it?
Much.
Bulldogs get it done. 13 plus, unfortunately. I'm sorry, Luke, but you were meant to be outside. So.
I heard the Tigers and I cut my piss short.
All right, Luke. Luke, tell us why the Tigers will win.
I'll tell you why, right? Mathematically, we can still make the 8, right? But realistically, we cannot. So I've got Terrell May taken off Galvin's head and being suspended for the rest of the year because he's a Tigers player.
Yep.
I have no doubt the Tigers are going to target him, especially our big boys.
Yes.
Sione Fainu, Fanua Pole, Terrell May. He will get absolutely flattened. And so the Tigers will win by 1 point. Adam Dewey to kick a field goal.
I love it. I'm really torn in this game because this is how I see it, right? I can see it now. Galvin makes a break. They're going, you know how the commentators are all up his ass. Galvin, you know, and then
he'll drop the ball.
Taruva will come across, big tackle, put him over the sideline. Tigers fans are all cheering, and then they realise they're down by 40 points. And I'm going Bulldogs 13 plus in this one.
4 weeks.
I'm going Bulldogs 13 plus. I think they get it done in this pretty convincingly. I'll go Bronson Cherry for another double.
Yeah.
And I'll go Galvin to score a try just for Tigers fans.
No, I can't get behind that.
Yeah, Galvin to go over the stripe. Hey, not me, it's Galvin, mate. And of course, to finish off the round, Dongle Sharks taking on the North Queensland Cowboys. Where's this played? Is this Shark Park? Yeah. I never know with you guys.
Coming home.
Beautiful Sharks at what we at? $1.38. Cowboys at $3.07. Luke, we'll start off with you. Who you got in this game?
Who'd you tip in the last game?
Tigers by 13 plus.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right, well, I've got the Cowboys then.
Reese, roll the tape.
No, I've gone the Sharks. I think I think they struggled last week, but then again, like the Cowboys are actually on form. I'm actually torn between this game. I have the Sharks currently. If I have 20 beers on Friday night, that might change, but at the
Sunday.
moment... Well, yeah. No, it might change Friday.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
But at the moment, I've gone with the Sharks. I think at Shark Park they might want to put on a performance. They're flirting with the 8 at the moment.
Yeah, 6 or
Yeah,
7
there
or
you
something.
go.
7th, yeah.
7th, so
They need to win.
They lose, they drop out. That's honestly if the Dolphins win though.
yeah.
So if the Dolphins get the win and the Sharks lose, they'll drop it.
Yep. Chook's right on their tail.
Yeah, exactly. So I think the Sharks have got a lot to prove to obviously stay in the 8. So I think the Sharks will fight to get it done.
Dongle, who you got?
Sharks in a very close one. Yeah, not convinced. Cowboys have been pretty good and thereabouts lately, haven't they? Yeah, so they're making their way up the ladder slowly. $3.07 for the Cowboys is not too bad, considering McLean, Taumalolo, and Jake Clifford are all back this week, apparently, for the Cowboys. But I'm going to go the Sharks, of course. Sharks in a close one. Sharks by 4 points. In terms of try scorers, let's go Ronaldo. We'll go Nico Hines, and we'll go for Cam McInnes to go over the line.
This is the upset game. This is the upset of the week.
It's got to be one.
I've got to change.
Good.
I cannot go all the same. We've gone all the same tips the
almost,
whole round. I'm back in the Cowboys. $3.07. I love that. I'll be throwing a multi on that and losing again.
You haven't gone the same. You went the Dogs.
Oh, yeah, sorry. True. We didn't, yeah. Anyway, I'm going the
got the same
Cowboys.
again, yeah.
I'm going the Cowboys. Cowboys to get it done by 2 points, I'll say. Scotty, drink water to get over for a try. I'll also go Ruben Cotter to score a try as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Big
name.
bopper. Love
Good
it.
name.
Love it. And just because of how, I really like your Sharks, don't get me wrong, but they're so hot and cold.
Yeah.
So hot and cold. You know, you put 30 on the Roosters and you only win by 2 against South Sydney.
South,
So,
yeah,
it's
that
who
shit game,
knows?
yeah.
So, I'll go Cows in this just to be different with no confidence at all whatsoever. And this is usually quite a good clash between these two over the past couple of
Yeah, it
years.
has been, yeah.
Always been really good. So, I'll back the Cowboys in. But that is it for round 22. We'll quickly run through the NRLW. Round 5 already for them, which is fantastic. They got the first game is the Titans against the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs women on Saturday. Look, I'll back the Dogs in that. They're actually not doing too bad this year. They did have a big score against the Chooks, but the Roosters are undefeated at the moment. Next game, Tigers Roosters. I think Roosters girls will continue their streak there at McDonald Jones Stadium, get it done. Lukey will be back in his West Tiger girls to get it done there. Broncos Cronulla. Be interesting game too. Both playing really well. I'm going the Bronx only because of the form they're showing. You'll be back in Cronulla girls in that one. Of
course.
North Queensland Cowboys and the Warriors will be a really good game too. I'll be back in the Wars in this. Something different. Cowboys are not looking good for the women at the moment, so I'll back the Warriors in this game. Knights and Raiders, I'll be going the Knights. The Raiders are coming last at the moment, which is funny, isn't it? The women are coming last, the men are coming first.
Bit of a swap, you reckon?
Yeah, Knights girls are looking really good though, so I'll back the Knights in this one. And then Parramatta and St George Illawarra Dragons. I'll be going Parramatta to win this game, and that is it for NRLW. Let's jump in.
Magic round?
Magic round.
Is it?
Did they do a Magic round?
This is the first NRLW Magic Round, all at McDonald Jones
Oh,
Stadium.
how exciting! That's down in Newey.
Yes.
Yeah, my neck of the woods. How good.
Get out there.
Very good. Yeah, get down to McDonald Jones Stadium and enjoy the NRLW Magic Round. How great.
Well, now it's time to hear from our latest sponsor, Corner Post.
Huh? Why are we sponsoring the Corner Post? Isn't that part of the stadium?
No, you imbecile. The Corner Post is a sports store located in the heart of Westfield, Liverpool, with all your sporting needs covered from rugby league to soccer too.
Wow, that sounds incredible. I've got to get there.
Opening at Westfield, Liverpool, August, date 2P confirmed. Check out the Corner Post now on their social media until the store is open.
The Corner Post, helping you with all your sporting needs.
All right, we're going to jump into some talking points now. First one I had, a couple of coaches under pressure, boys. Of course, we've got Toddy Payton, Adam O'Brien, and Desi Hasler. Now, O'Brien, as we heard during the week, thanks you to our producer, Reese, we were talking about it in our group chat, but he just seems to be safe. The CEO has come out, backed him again for some reason.
Yeah, it's a new CEO, wasn't it?
Yeah, Peter Parr now, I think it is.
Yeah, and he's the same. He just said, yeah, he's safe. Which,
Yeah, he's safe. But as producer Reese was saying,
yeah,
they always say, "Oh yeah, you're safe," and then 2 weeks later,
you're
gone.
gone. You're gone.
You know, so it'll be really interesting to see what happens. I mean, we've spoken about Adam O'Brien all year. I don't know how he still has this job. Like, what has he? Like, let's be honest. What has he done for Newcastle?
Yeah. Like
What has he done for Newcastle? Like, yes, he brought Ponga over. Yes, I get that. The fantastic recruitment. They have not won a comp since 2001. That was their last premiership, and they unfortunately, it's a breeding ground for old players.
Yeah, and they've been stuck
Dad's
in that
army.
Stuck in that rebuilding phase, forever.
Yeah,
they've got good talent coming through.
They do.
Fletcher Hunt, Fletcher
Fletcher.
Yeah, Fletcher and Fletcher. Fletcher and Fletcher. Yeah, they're just amazing. But like, they need to hold on to those players like that. You know, and I don't think they will. Like, it's
what's funny?
Once they hit the market, like they'll be gone. Yeah,
I'm a really harsh critic of Dylan Brown, right?
Yep.
I don't think he's number 7. But on the weekend, when you watch that game against the Raiders, you know what they needed? A genuine number 7.
Yeah.
They needed a guy like Dylan Brown because, like, again, they started Hastings. Then what did they do? Last minute, Gamble started, benched him. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. You're playing a team coming first. You need your best half on the field. Their best half is Jackson Hastings. He's the most experienced half in that team. He's been around the trap since 2016. He knows what he's doing. You know, him and Cogger work well together. Gamble, for me, is more of a hooker. I play Gamble as 14 because he can come on and, niggle. But it's just so weird that they change it constantly at Newcastle.
It's
anyway,
just a weird rotation. Yeah, well, the Bulldogs had the same, didn't they, when Galvin came across?
They did.
Just said, no, we're going to work this shit out
but
because it's not working.
My main question for you boys is, which coach do you think will go first? Payton, O'Brien, or Hasler?
If he wasn't retiring, it'd be Hasler. Just because he said at the end of the year, I'm going to retire. And the Titans aren't going to make the finals. If he wasn't retiring, it'd be Hasler.
You think he'd be first sacked?
But yeah, I think he'd be first sacked. Yeah, sacked.
This year?
Not this year though. Yeah,
no.
Like I don't know if they're going to sack a coach this year.
You reckon?
There's no sort of standouts. Like
there's probably no need now, really, is there? Like
now, there's not. No, if 10 weeks ago when we were having the conversation, and FTK was
they should
the call.
Yeah,
like they should have. Yeah, because they're still not that great.
That's it.
I think Hasler would have been if he wasn't already going anywhere. But again, there's no point now. Like they may just see the year out. They'll see his retirement out. He'll go off in the sunset. And then I reckon coaches though in the off season will probably go. Yeah.
Interesting, won't it? Luke, are you in agreement, or is there another coach you think it might be under pressure?
Well, there is one. Yes.
No, because our CEO said we're not getting rid of him.
Richo?
Yeah, good old Richo coming to Benji's defence there. Look, yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant Fitzgibbon. No, I'm just...
Yeah. Greggy, losing. If he can't make finals, there he's out.
Cool.
Look, O'Brien, Payton, I think.
Wayne Bennett.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine that? No, I could never imagine him sacking Bennett.
Nah. With the roster, saves
what do you do? Like, if the Bunnies run last, like it's a good question because,
but then like you've just said,
the roster,
the injury list. Like, that's exactly
the injury list.
That's what it's going to be put down to. It's not going to be Bennett's coaching. It's going to be they had 12 out of their top 30 not play.
Do you know what I don't understand? Everyone talks up how good he is as a coach. He hasn't won a comp for 15 years. He hasn't won a comp since 2010.
I found this out last night. The Rabbitohs have not fielded the exact same team at all this season.
How good?
In any round. They have had, we've just had 21 rounds of football, obviously disregarding however many buys they've had. So if they've had their 3, so 18, they have had 18 different team combinations because they just cannot field a side.
And you know what's funny now is Alex Johnson's come to a standstill, hasn't scored a try for weeks. So he's stuck on 206.
He said this though. He's going to do it in the last round.
He's not. I'm telling you. He's not scoring 7 tries against us in round 27.
But yeah, I don't think Bennett will go. Like, if they get the spoon at all, they'll say it's because of the roster and all the injuries.
I think Bennett will just end up retiring as a coach, and they'll just move. Like, he'll have an assistant ready to go. I think Burgess wants the job in a couple of years.
I think I said it last year or something. He's gonna have a heart attack in the box.
He's just gonna pass away in the box. He'll in his sleep.
Yeah, but everyone will the camera will pan to him, and they'll be going, "Yep, Bennett doing his thing," and no one will check on him, and Oh, you'll be dead.
2 weeks later, you got rigor mortis. He's still in the box.
I don't think he's coming down.
The assistant coach is like, Benny, we won.
Yeah.
He's gone.
If it was between Peyton and O'Brien, I think O'Brien will be the first to go.
Yeah.
I think the Cowboys might hold on
I
to
thought that
Peyton.
like 20 weeks ago, mate.
Yeah, I know, but like we've talked about Peyton, O'Brien, and Hasler. Hasler's retiring.
Yeah.
So then you really look at Peyton and O'Brien. Out of those two, I think O'Brien will be the
Yeah,
first.
I think
to go.
Cowboys are playing slightly better. So I would agree. Boys.
I'll be getting rid of Robinson just quietly.
Yeah, true.
Average.
Yeah, well, we got a couple of questions about that, didn't we? All right. Galvin puts Manly to the sword. We spoke a bit about Galvin. I thought he did really well in this game. The next one, boys, offside calls. Walsh and Tedesco. Now, we saw 2 this week. One was given a try, one wasn't.
Both offside.
Both offside.
At first glance of Tedesco's, I agree with you. I said it to you in the group chat as well. I said I thought it was offside to start with. You did say something to me, though. You said on the other angle, it looked like it was borderline.
Yeah, no, I was talking about the forward pass.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you were talking about the offside.
No, I was talking about the forward pass.
Oh, okay. Yeah, gotcha. I think he was offside. Walsh's was way offside.
Offside.
I think
And then for
Teddy
him to carry on like that.
Yeah,
like-
I think Teddy was a lot closer than what Walsh is, and
But he was still offside.
But he was still offside. I do agree with that. It's just weird, isn't it? Like that they still can't get this right.
Why? Because there's no fucking consistency.
That's right. Like I just don't get it. Anyway, yeah, we're all in agreement there. Both offside. Panthers win 7 in a row. Just scary. Just scary stuff.
Hit the form again at the right time of the year.
Hate it. I don't want to see another Panthers grand final.
It's looking like they're going to make it, aren't they?
You know, it does. It looks like
creeping,
it.
creeping.
And no team's ever won it from outside the top 4. And if there's a team that'll do it,
It's Penrith.
it's going to be Manly.
You
There's
want to know
still enough
why?
games for them though to get into the top 4 and push the Warriors out though. That's the thing. Yeah, like
You want to know why I want Penrith to make the grand final? And it's not because of the dynasty, nothing like that. The last 5 years in a row, Oliver and I have gone to the effort one weekend together and we just get absolutely blind and watch the football grand final.
Do it anyway.
Yeah, but obviously with Penrith because he's a Penrith fan, it makes it that little bit more special sort of thing. 2020, the one they lost, that wasn't the year we started. 21, he came down for the
Were
weekend.
you guys old enough to drink in 2021?
Yeah, I was 21.
Ooh,
But in 21,
cut.
21, he come down for the weekend. 22, I drove up, picked him up, drove back in the same day.
Wow.
We watched the grand final, got absolutely blind. 23, he come down for the weekend and went home on the Monday. 2024, last year, he got married on the Tuesday.
Oh,
Straight after the long
beautiful
weekend.
scene. So,
Mate to
in
be.
saying that, I hope Penrith are not in the grand final
I
again.
hope they are, just so we can keep getting
Otherwise,
blind.
I'm boycotting rugby league next year. That's never going to happen. Never going to happen. That's it for talking points this week, boys. Let's jump into something interesting I wanted to bring this week. I did post on our socials and we got some really good responses. I want to see what your guys' responses would be. If we were having a dinner party and you could invite 3 former or current players or coaches, who would you invite and why?
This is easy.
Who?
This is easy. Joel Monahan, Mitchell Pearce, Todd Carney.
You should have said John Monahan, Mitchell Pearce, and a dog.
I was going to say, what are you having for dinner? Or is that dessert? Oh, that's Mitch Pearce's dessert. Sorry, boys.
Hey. In Pearce's defense, he just sat the dog on his lap.
Yeah.
Monahan actually,
Boinked it.
yeah, you know,
Oh, dear.
bestiality. Anyway, really, they're your 3.
No. Yeah.
Wow. Craig Gower in there too.
Good to think of this one. I would invite Paul Gallen just because
Yeah, nice.
Sharks
That'd be a great
fan.
chat.
And,
Would you have Sonny Bill on the other side of the table?
I don't know. You would, but you know, we know he can't beat him, so
That's exactly right.
jury's out on that, isn't it? I'd have Paul Gallen, and someone like, I guess old from back in the day, maybe like an Arthur Beetson or something.
Edding
Just to
House,
hear
mate.
about,
You could have
obviously
ET.
ET, and then like someone like Arthur Beetson or something, like just
Yeah.
those early NRL days, what it was like playing NRL and having to still like kind of work full time and like that sort of transition and seeing the game evolve like from there, like that'd be a good chat as well. I think
Any current players you'd have?
Current players I'd have. I don't know. Who's that interesting that you'd sort of invite
not
to a
really-
dinner
there's
party?
not
Does
really
someone
any-
jump out at you?
Nah, like not
Yeah,
currently, like current players, but
Fun guys and that would
maybe
jump out.
Mark
like,
Nwangani-Tuwaze.
Yeah.
just so I can say his name all
yeah,
night.
just you can just blow him kind of on the table, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't say those words.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hey, don't bag out the count.
Josh had a car. I think it'd be good if he brings his phone charger.
Yeah, well, Matrell signing a contract.
yeah.
Anyway, Luke, who would your three be?
Oh, Jesus Christ, fellas. I need to go to bed.
Almost there.
You won't if you bought out a car.
Yeah, no.
You'd have
me a
Benji for sure.
Yeah.
So I was actually going to say I'm going with the first grand final that I can
Yeah,
remember
nice.
watching,
I like
and
it.
I'm going with the combo, the Benji to Pat Richards. I'd have both of them
Yes.
at the table
Yeah.
because, like, for
Flicking alcohol to each other.
literally, like, you know, they flicking. I'd say, toss me a roll and bet you throw it behind his back. Yeah, but like obviously Tigers greats, like, you know,
Yeah.
first grand final I can remember watching. Yeah, and the big reason, you know, I'm a Tigers supporter. I think, and then so that'd be like my past players.
Yeah.
Currently, you did say coaches, right?
Yeah, you can do coach as well.
I would have.
Benji.
No. Well, he's like a dual
Twice.
anyway. He's dual citizen there. I would actually have Craig Bellamy. And the way dinner would go is we would start off pleasant. We'd have a nice entree. We'd have a good steak dinner.
You have to move back from him though.
And just before dessert hits, I'd show him like their last score of a loss and be like, tell me about this. And
Show their last win. He's still.
no, but like their last loss and be like, tell me more. And that would be my dessert for the evening.
His spit.
I'd have a face shield. I'd sit there with my shield on and I would just say,
I love it.
Yeah, and I would rile Bellamy up
I love
just to get a live shot of Bellamy.
Oh, great.
You just want to hear a spray, don't you? From the
absolutely.
coach?
You
In the
do.
flesh,
I just
don't
want to
you?
see
Yeah.
it.
I reckon clubs like Melbourne, Hasler,
Yeah.
like the Titans, I reckon for like their VIP members, they can have a once in a lifetime opportunity, $1,000 ticket, and you can watch the spray in the
Watch a
sheds.
spray. Yes.
Or you can go on the Titan sheds and see where the players can't shower.
Yeah, they're not allowed to go
Where they're
and
not
shower.
allowed to shower. This is where they're not allowed to shower.
But imagine if a club like, you know, if
Got a
like
Manly scene where
Melbourne,
the door came off the hinges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff Tuvey.
Tuvey knocking off the door, Hasler when
There's
he
got to be an investigation.
Yeah.
Investigation.
But honestly, can you imagine if Melbourne like offered, you know, one member a week
See what
for
I
a
mean?
Bellamy
Dinner party
spray?
would be so much fun.
Literally.
Great.
100%.
So I would have Bellamy there
I like
just
it.
for shits and
I
gigs.
really like
good.
it. Boys, my three, if I had to have former players, Joey Johns would be one, just because the guy would be fucking funny as, would drink under the table, but then could also talk
Snort you under the table.
so much like footy knowledge
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
You could just pick his brain about all aspects of the game. I'd have Joey Johns. I'd have Matty. You'd have to sit him at opposite ends of the table just in case they got into an argument.
I don't know if they're talking
But-
yet, are they? Or-
Oh, I don't know. But Matty is actually a really, really smart footy mind.
Yeah.
So I'd love to have him there. And obviously Anthony Minicello, just because favourite player. I'd love to chat his ear off again about his career and everything he went through with his back injury.
New friend of the show.
Yeah, that's right. If we're doing current, it's really interesting, isn't it? Maybe some of the Panther boys just to see what
that'd
it's
be good,
like
yeah.
being in that dynasty and, you know,
Yeah.
the camaraderie they've shared over the past couple of years. I think Cleary, Ivan and Nathan would be really interesting to talk to.
Yeah.
I'd really like to talk to Robbo as well about when he first came in 2013, coached the Roosters to a grand final. We came off 13th in 2012 to first 2013. Just see how, like, you know, how did you come into a club and take it from that to that?
Yeah.
So yeah, stuff like that. I think Ricky Stewart, current coach, would be really interesting as
I was
well.
just thinking, Ricky Stewart
He'd
would
have
be
some
another
great
good one, wouldn't he?
stories. Seems like a decent guy when he's off the field as well. So yeah, beautiful. All right, well we're going to throw it over to you now, mate,
Oofed. Here
for
we
a
go.
bit of Dongle's Dystopia.
Dun, 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 dun.
Welcome to Dongle's Dystopia. It's the ultimate NRL question of what if. There is no right answer. There is no wrong answer. Or is there?
All right, we're going back.
2015.
No. We're going to 2010.
2010.
Luke's birthday. Is it?
Yeah, when he was born, 2010.
2000,
He's
mate.
15.
Wow.
I was 10 in 2010.
Math, not my strong point. All right.
Whatever the year is, Take off 2000. That's my age.
There we go.
25.
That's an easy way to remember.
It is.
I'm going to forget that next
Just
week.
the last 2 digits. That's my age, mate. That's all I got to remember.
Digits. All right. Digits. So, 2010, we're not going to talk about rugby league. We're going to talk about everyone else's favourite subject. We're going to talk about politics.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's tough for me to go, boys.
Let's
Sorry.
do
No,
it.
I know where you're
We
going.
know where we're going with
And
this
I
one.
love it. He
The
was so bad at it.
Queensland great, Mal Meninga.
Yes.
He was an independent. He had an independent office for all of about 15 seconds. Mid-sentence, he just said, "Yeah, I'm buggered." Got up, left. Everyone's like, "Is this actually happening?" And it turns out, like that was his political career done.
That was it.
So, what if he didn't choke on his words and he was Prime Minister of Australia? Do you think we'd see State of Origins public holidays?
Oh.
AFL scrapped?
Oh, that would be good. Both
The
of
national
those.
game of NRL?
Oh, I don't mind the AFL Grand Final. I don't actually mind that.
Don't mention that. You producer Reese is here.
This is a bad one to do. Reese is
Reece, I do like the Grand Finals.
He's still hurting. Stop.
I do.
He's hurting.
Round games bore the shit out of me,
There's a
but the
red
Grand Final I
sound
love
from
watching.
I was there with him. He's hurting. Yeah, continue. Sorry.
So what do you reckon some policies would be if Mal Meninga
Well,
was Prime Minister?
everyone would have to grow a second head,
That's true. Yeah.
which would be impossible. And then if you couldn't, he'd put you in jail, in
would
prison.
do, yeah.
And the only song that would play would be "Yah Yah Yippee Yippee
I
Yah."
imagine that on repeat. That'd be just painful. Yeah.
That's what it is when you walk into that
Yeah,
state.
no,
But
when
anyway,
you bloody
no,
watch
some,
it.
like
State
some
of Origin, yeah.
Look, I hope that a lot of his policies would be footy related. That'd be mad.
Oh yeah. Imagine.
Everything to do with rugby league, like you have to watch Friday night footy.
Yeah.
It's illegal not to watch it.
National IQ drops
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah. Perfect.
His
It's fine.
political opponent walks into the room and he just sort of eyeballs him and no, that's it. I'm not gonna.
I don't know
I'm
who
not
it would
doing
be.
that.
Some New South Welshman. Anyway, Craig Bellamy or something.
Coming to us when we go
Ricky
now. Yeah.
Stewart. No, I like it, mate.
That's
I
a good
do.
one. Yeah,
It's,
it's something to think about. Yeah, so
Interesting.
Yeah, if you're listening, drop a comment. Let us know what you guys reckon. Yeah, like what would you like to see?
Yeah.
If Mal was PM, like some.
And what year would you like Dongle to go to next? Not
That's
2015.
another one, yeah, pick a year and we'll go there.
Yeah.
I would love to see you go all the way back to 2024, please.
All the way. Okay.
It was such a long time ago. Pick
Nin-
some-
1908, mate. The
1908.
inception of rugby league. The golden handshake.
Any team in particular?
Oh, there was two, Roosters and Rabbits, but
Yeah.
Anyway, we
Good
love
on
it,
his-
mate.
Yeah, man.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's the one.
Mal in politics, man. Could you imagine? Well, mate, I've got to ask, how are you keeping yourself looking so fresh these days?
Mate, it's because of these awesome safety glasses from Stay Fancy Eyewear. Not only do they protect me from the harsh rays of the sun, but they also make me look damn good too.
Well, mate, where can I get myself a pair of those?
Visit their website at stayfancy.com.au or visit their social media pages. And if you follow the Ruck Infringement Podcast, you can use the code RUCK10% for 10% off today.
I'm heading there right now. You'll see a new me next week.
Stay Fancy Eyewear, keeping you safe and looking good while doing it.
Let's jump into our last little bit of the podcast. We're going to go into Joey's Jumble and then a couple of viewer questions to finish off.
I don't know.
All
Harry's
right,
not here.
now
I'm
Harry's
still
not
gonna get
here,
zero. Watch
which
this.
is great
So I can
because
catch up.
you can catch up at the moment. Harry is in the lead, just. So for those who might be tuning in for the first time, Joey's Jumbo, I'm going to ask the boys 3 questions from the round that was. Their buzzer is their name. Whoever buzzes in first answers. If they don't get it, the other person gets a chance and they get points. End of the year, we'll figure something out. There'll be a punishment and there'll be a prize as well. All right.
So, okay, we'll pretty much wrap that one up, shall we? Yeah. Can't get a bloody
do
word
you
in.
wanna, do you want to test your buzzer, please, Dongle?
Ryan. It's broken.
It's broken. And Stats, man?
It was very slow.
Ryan.
Yeah.
It's just his old age.
Look, and then Ryan.
Beautiful. All right.
I've given up.
we have the same number of letters in our names.
Our first question. Are we
I have
ready?
more syllables, yeah? Ryan.
Are we ready?
Look.
This first one's a good one.
All right.
Okay. There were 5 teams this week that scored 30 points. Who were they?
Right.
Luke.
Bulldogs.
Sorry,
Right.
sorry. Scored like just in the 30s.
Oh, just in the
Yeah.
30s.
There was 5 teams that scored just in the 30s.
Okay. Well, Penrith,
Yep.
Melbourne,
Yep.
Roosters.
Yep.
Seven
Seven of blank.
Drive one.
Get ready.
Nope, because it wasn't the Broncos. It wasn't the Eels. It wasn't the Bulldogs. It wasn't Manly. It wasn't the Tigers. I'm just trying to think who it was. It wasn't Dolphins. They had the bye. Raiders scored 40.
There was one more game.
No, the Titans only scored 24.
There was one more game.
Warriors scored 16.
There was one more game.
Yeah, I know. Give me a second. Just trying to think.
5 seconds or he's jumping in.
I got 3.
You got 3.
You did.
Give me the point.
You did.
Give him the point.
Who were the other two?
Cowboys.
Cowboys and Dragons. Same game.
Fuck yes.
Both scored 30. Well done, no, but you get it. You get the point.
I got 3.
You got
I'll
3.
give you that one.
Thanks, mate.
And
I tried my hardest.
it's actually the first time in a long time, the first 2 games, Thursday night and then into Friday, all teams scored 30 points.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, crazy.
It's good.
All right, next question. Where are the Dolphins sitting on the ladder? He's too quick for you, mate.
The Dolphins
Ryan.
are
He's going to think.
8th.
He's got it.
He's got it.
He's 2 from 2.
He's got it.
All right, you ready? You got this. You got this.
I'm going to try.
One more question.
I'm trying very hard.
Last question. All right, here we go. Now, I need to make this one slightly harder for you. Not that you'll need it.
For me or for Ryan?
All
I'm going to wait
right.
for him to fuck it up. Then I get a word in.
No, I won't. I'm not going to fuck it up.
No, hit the big
Yeah, I know. Okay. This week.
this week.
I'm just trying to
Palm's
stall for
sweaty. Come on,
time.
man.
So, knees heavy.
Mum's spaghetti.
On the surface, you look calm and ready. Okay, anyway. Sorry.
Drop bombs.
Okay.
He's drinking quick.
One player broke a try-scoring record this week. Who was it and what was it?
Oh, me.
Try scoring record this week. Luke, I'll go on a limb.
Luke.
A try scoring record.
Yes. Moved into a spot.
Oh, well then it was Daniel Tupou. He moved
Yeah,
into
well
5th
done.
all time.
Well done. Well done. 5th all time. Toops. Very good. Luke took all 3 points this week.
Am I beating Harry?
It's not Harry.
I'm not sure. Adam will update me on the points, but I believe you will be pretty close. I think you might even be beating him right now.
Harry, I'm coming for you.
Beautiful.
Coming for
All
you.
right, we're going to jump into some viewer questions. Did you get a couple for us that you wanted to
Yeah, mate. Yeah,
look
I got
at?
a few.
Beautiful.
Here. Oh, that's my kid's
all
tooth
right.
that fell out today.
Oh.
Yeah, little Charlotte.
Oh.
4th tooth. She's
Tooth
only
fairy
six.
coming.
She's only I know, yeah.
How much do they get these days?
$2 or whatever's in
Yeah, nice.
Whatever the tooth fairy has
It's
in
like
her
20
wallet
cents
at the
back
time.
in our day, but yeah,
Yeah, I know.
love it.
Inflation.
Yeah, exactly. All right, hit us with some of the viewer
Saved
questions.
them all, yeah. So I'll
Beautiful.
just go through.
Just go through about 5.
There's one that I want to read out from
Yep.
friend of the show, Zuriel. Don't ever listen, Zuriel. Just go away, mate. I'm kidding. He sounds like a lovely
Zero will
bloke.
block you.
He would beat the crap out of me.
He would.
Thoughts on the new eligibility rules and is the change so New South Wales can finally get a dynasty?
It's a great question about the eligibility.
It is,
Not
yeah.
so much about the second part.
Yep.
This is my thing, right? So if Origin is the pinnacle of our game, which they say it is,
Yep.
and it's the best of the best players, why aren't we having the best of the best play?
Yeah. Why water
Because
it down?
it's
Yeah.
state of origin.
Yeah, but it's where you played your junior footy. So what if they played their junior footy in Australia and they played in Queensland or New South Wales? They're still not eligible because
It'll
they're
be-
Kiwi. Like, doesn't make sense. A lot of the English players, like Victor Radley,
But-
pledged his allegiance to England, but he played his junior footy in New South Wales, and he can't play for New South Wales. So,
It just makes it so
like,
bloody-
I think country wise, you know, why is Crichton allowed to then go play for Samoa but also play for New South Wales? Why is Luai the same? You know, him and Toto, they all play for Samoa at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, you know, like if
But are we saying, like, yeah, they play for Samoa, but was their entire junior career in New South Wales?
yeah, absolutely.
So
they're eligible.
But Victor Radley played in England. Like,
No.
he never played in England.
No.
Oh, okay.
His heritage is English,
Yeah.
so he pledged his allegiance to England
Of
for
course,
international footy. But no, he played all his junior footy in New South
okay,
Wales, and now he's not eligible because he pledged his allegiance to
Yeah.
England. Same with AJ Brimson. Pretty sure he just pledged his allegiance too.
Did Luai and Crichton play Origin before pledging their allegiance?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
But
It's just a question, yeah.
But I just think the best of the best should be allowed to play. Like you look at the last 2 Dally M's, right? Kiwis. The last 2 Dally M winners were Kiwis.
RTS and Jerome
and
Hughes.
yeah, and the best players, obviously, for that season. And they still can't play Origin. You know, like, and I get it. I get that they're New Zealanders. I understand. I just think if we're going to grow as a sport, because you think about it, right? They're talking internationally at the moment. Samoa and Tonga are going to destroy Australia in a couple of years.
Absolutely.
Haas, Tino, they all want to go now to play for Samoa.
Yeah.
Imagine
they put out during the week with
imagine
Samoa,
a forward pack.
Insane.
Terrell May, Payne Haas, Tino, Mo Fotuaika for Samoa.
Yeah, easy done. Easy
saw
pickings,
the- I saw
mate.
the Tino
And
put
who
out,
would we
yeah.
have? Carrigan and Collins.
Lindsay.
Yes.
Well, like, Lindsay doesn't have that many more teeth to knock out, so
No,
he can throw his head in there a
And
few
then,
times.
you know, you look at Tonga, who stacked, like Isaiah Katoa's there, and their forward pack would be like Kolomatangi, and like I just think these players are now going, okay, well, if I
Take 'em
can't
for
be,
Normal A.
if I can't be eligible for that, I'll just go play for Samoa or Tonga, and I don't know. That's just my take on it.
Yeah, it does water down Origin. You're right, but I know, like, ideally too, like you'd want the national games to be like the best teams as well. Yeah, like that's
And why have we always had slip ups? Like James Tarmow was a New Zealander,
but
he played for New South Wales. So how does that work? Like I don't understand why he was allowed to play. Like it doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
Politics, mate. It's all
Yeah,
about who you know, where you know them.
Yeah.
And Greg Inglis, New South Welshman.
Yeah, good question, Zuriel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zuriel.
Thanks, mate.
Reese's mate. Next one, hit us.
We're good here. I like this one here. Where do the Tigers finish? And what is seen as successful compared to a 3 wooden spoons?
This is from our good mate Craig, who is a Tigers fan.
There we go.
Craigie Glover. Read the first part too, because it's good.
Who is the Titans coach?
Next coach, who was the
Who
Titans?
was the Titans' next coach? Yeah, could it be done by the Walker brothers?
Yeah,
That is a good-
Lots of
yeah.
talk about Shane and Ben taking over because they run Ipswich Jets at the moment in the Q Cup. They said they'll happily do it together as well. So it'd be interesting. I don't know if you could do like co-coach.
Yeah, I don't know. They haven't done anything.
They've
like
never
that
done it
have they?
before,
Because they
so-
talked about those guys, like the Walker brothers, before, haven't they?
Yeah.
Or
I
was
think
there
it'd be
another set
good.
of brothers that
I would worry that Sam would go join them.
Sam's probably. Yeah.
He's a Queenslander anyway, and if his uncles are going to coach a club, they'd say, "Come over, we'll give you $1 million. You can be the captain of the club."
Yeah, you can.
He'd go
walk
Titans
in.
easy.
Yeah.
But the second part, I think we'll leave to Luke.
Well, the Tigers, we're sitting 13th at the moment. I think there's maybe 1 or 2 wins in us left. Obviously, we've got the Dogs this week. We've then got the bye, so that's an extra 2 points.
losses.
I think we can beat Manly with the way they're playing. We've got the Cowboys, which, like,
You could win that.
We could win
Absolutely.
that one.
Absolutely.
We've got the Titans again.
Could win that.
Sorry. Hang on. No, then we got the Raiders, round 26, and then the Titans last.
So there's 3 wins there.
There's possibly 3 wins there.
Yeah.
After, well, 4 if you can count this week.
Yeah.
So in saying that, let's say we
Didn't count
can
this week.
let's say 3. All right, we'll say 3. Given that the results of the teams above us go our way, sort of thing, we could still, finish.
Mathematically, what do you have to do? Do you have to win all 5?
Well, we've got.
Well, you got to buy. So last 4.
So 4. We got mathematically to make the 8th. What are we on? No, we only have to win 3 with the bye, but then that also means that
Results above you. Yeah.
9, 10, 11, and 12 all lose.
Yeah.
So mathematically, we can. If we can pull off 3 wins out of our last 5 with the bye, we could finish.
I just want
9th.
Tigers to finish 9th. It's their favourite
it's-
position.
If we can do that,
destiny.
if we win 3 with the bye, we'll finish 9th.
How good.
Given the results above us go our way.
It's still an improved year.
Yeah.
You're not
Absolutely.
wooden spooners. I think
Absolutely.
anything above 17th, it was only up from here. So
Competitive at one stage. at
until
start
the
of year,
18th
wasn't
team
it?
came in, and then it would have been down again.
But yeah, look, I think we're going to finish 10th. I reckon
like
we're
it.
going to climb a little bit. I
Very
reckon
nice.
we'll finish 10th this year.
It's all right. I'll join you on the couch in September.
Yeah, yeah. We'll have to.
Big old couch going to work out.
We'll have
And
to.
we'll-
We'll have to
we'll
find
watch-
our most recent grand finals. Mine 20 years ago, and yours only 4.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, 6.
now.
Sorry.
6 now.
Slipping away.
Yeah. All right. Here's the next
Yeah.
one, Dongle.
Oh, this one. Who is the most underrated player from each of your teams?
Yeah, very nice. So obviously Tigers, Sharks, Roosters. This is from Chip and Chase podcast. A shout out to my good mate, Jared. Very good kid. Do you want to start? Who's the most underrated at Sharks?
I was just thinking this. Yeah. It's a good shout. Up until he got injured.
Current
I'd
or
s-
all time?
I think it's
We do current?
Yeah, we'll do current.
Okay.
Yeah. I think up until he got injured, it was definitely Kale Iro.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. for a centre, like
Yeah.
a player. Always good for a try. Now I think it's somewhere along the lines of like a T. Wilton or something like
Blake
that.
Brayley.
Flies. Yeah, Blake Brayley. I can never say his name right.
Blake Brayley.
Especially like Blake Brayley. Recently he's been flying, so definitely not underrated. I dare say at any stretch of the imagination there, but someone who is flying under the radar, someone like T. Wilton, I think, someone like that.
I think we've underrated as well. Like, it's players who have such a great work ethic. They may not get picked in all the rep teams, but they do so much for that club, and you go, like, this player deserves rep honours. It was like Jared Croker back when he played for the Raiders.
Oh, yeah.
Mitchie Orbison at the Chooks back in the day. Luke, most underrated for Tigers?
Not sure everyone will agree with me, but I'm going to go for Noah Pole.
Oh,
He can be a workhorse, and I wasn't sure how he was going to slot in at the beginning of the year, considering we signed Terrell May and Royce Hunt, and Royce Hunt has played reserve grade nearly all year.
Yeah.
And Pole, but he's been that impact bench player. I want to see him with more minutes, but obviously, that's just as a Tigers fan. Other clubs might not, like, other people might not see it. They might not think he deserves it. I think he's a bit underrated.
Yeah, love it.
I think he puts in the hard yards when he's on. Big hit ups. Makes his tackles. So I think Pole.
Daniel Tupou for me. And the reason I say that is, he's represented his country, he's represented his state, represented Tonga as well. He's just gone fifth all time. But when people talk about, top 5 wingers in the game, he's probably doesn't get mentioned, But his work ethic, like the way he gets up, catches those balls, to be in the top 5, he has scored 177 tries in his career. He's also won 3 premierships as well. People forget that.
Yeah.
Like, he was with us in 2013. He's won 3 premierships now to date. He's really underrated at the Roosters. Yeah. When people talk about the Roosters, you talk about Tedesco, you talk about Mark Nwangani-Tawaze, Victor, Sammy Walker. Yeah. And then everyone's like, oh, that's right.
Yeah, Tupou
out on the wing. He's still going. And like, he's now signed another year.
Yeah, right.
Like, he could easily, if he keeps scoring the way he is, 2 tries a game, he could easily catch Billy's record, 190 at least. But I'll go Tubes for that.
All right, beauty. We've got another Roosters question here. And what are your thoughts on some of the fans calling for Robbo's head?
Yeah, interesting one.
Off with his head.
Yeah, shout out to Tricolor TV. I sent this through. Really interesting question. And this is my personal belief. So he's been coaching since 2013, right? So what's that? That's 12 years now.
Yeah.
We've only not made finals one of those years. That was 2016, right? 2013, he came over. In 2012, the Roosters were 13th. 2013, Robbo's first year, we went first, won the minor premiership, won the premiership.
Yeah.
2014, won the minor premiership. 2015, won the minor premiership. Finished first 3 years in a row. 2016, didn't make finals. That was the year Pearce got his 10-week suspension.
Yep.
17, made finals. We were semis. 18, minor premiers and premiership. 2019, premiership. 2020, and then it's been lean. 2020 to 2025 has been lean. I think that's a good record. Yeah. I think that's a really good record from Robbo.
Yeah. I mean,
it speaks for itself. I mean, yes, he's had a bad record against Penrith and Melbourne, and that's the big knock.
Yeah.
The big knock is we've got like a 8% win record against Penrith and Melbourne, which is fair, and it's hard. It's hard as a fan to
most teams do now, don't they?
You play those teams and you go, okay, but his record itself speaks for itself. I think in the past 12 years. Yeah.
So stick it to those fans, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. In Robbo we trust.
I like this one. Who would currently win Coach of the Year? And
this is a great question.
Sticky question marks.
Yeah, so this is from Aaron Tyers, of course, the GM of @Print, so one of our major sponsors of the podcast. What do you reckon, Lukey? Who would win Coach of the Year so far?
Honestly, right this second, there's only 2 contenders for me.
Yeah.
Ricky Stewart, Ivan Cleary.
Yeah, right.
You got Panthers.
Serraldo not in the conversation?
Serraldo's up there, yeah.
Well, you got, the way I'm looking at it is Panthers, were a month ago were last on the ladder.
True.
Or maybe 2 months ago, they were last. They're now sitting 5th, about to probably lock in, I reckon, 2 more rounds. If they get 2 more wins, they're locked in for
the way the Warriors are going, yeah.
There you go. So they've got to be up there for that reason. And Ricky Stewart up there in the sense that he coached, Bulldogs started the year top and soaring, and he's the only one to overtake the Bulldogs.
I'll say Sticky because no one had the Raiders in their top 4 this year.
Exactly.
In my bingo card, they were bottom 4. I said they got 2. There's no experience at the club. Like Whitehead's gone, Whiten's gone. You know, like there's no experience there. I didn't give them a chance. They're now first.
Exactly. And
Sticky.
That's why
that's incredible.
He's gonna be there.
So they're
That's
my
incredible.
only 2.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Bellamy's been doing it year after year.
Exactly.
I don't think you can really give him Coach of the Year just because it's pretty common for Bellamy to do this. Serraldo's an interesting one. If you had said it in the first 10 weeks, Serraldo.
Yeah.
Now,
I agree, yeah.
probably not so much.
Yeah.
You got anything different?
Yeah. Like, Sticky's a good shout. I do like Sticky because, like you said there, I had him bottom 4 as well.
Yeah.
Someone who's underrated, though, and then flying really well, I think, too, is Christian Wolf from the Dolphins, yeah? I think he's done fairly well with quite a few injuries, yeah? So I think he's another good shout for getting those boys rallied
Everyone
together.
talks about they beat the Melbourne and Penrith in consecutive weeks.
After the fallout from Wayne Bennett leaving, everyone thought he'd just be coaching a spoon team.
Yeah.
But so good on him, I think, for getting those boys
Great
up.
shout.
Yeah.
All right, we'll look at one more.
One more.
If we don't get to your questions, we'll do them over the next few weeks.
And we're going to get to this one just because we've asked it before.
Yep.
And I love it dearly. It's Julie from the Corner Post.
Corner Post. Shout out to another great sponsor.
Yeah, she's asked it again. When are the mighty blue and gold going to win a premiership?
Oh,
she wants to know.
Julie. We love you, Julie. But look, what are that? 37 years now. Let's make it 50. So 13 more years, they'll win a premiership.
Even 3. Let's go. Yep, 40 years. So
40
3 more
years?
years. Yep.
3 more years?
3 more years. I got over.
When will Para win a comp?
Oh, I was actually talking about the other day, and for life of me, I can't remember who said it, but he said they will win a comp while Riles is there.
Actually, it was on Matty Johns Sunday night. Matty Johns, he was talking about it as well.
No, I was having this conversation. I just can't remember who said
Matty
it to
Johns.
me. Yeah, I was talking Matty Johns. I was actually there.
Yeah.
Saw him behind backstage, you know.
Yeah.
Look, it's
declined an interview.
Literally. I said I wasn't ready for the publicity sort of thing.
No, he declined an autograph from you. I think Riles is definitely their best chance at winning a comp for sure.
Better than Brad
For
Arthur,
sure.
you reckon?
Oh, 100%. I think Riles is a very progressive coach, and he knows what he wants, and that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get the players he needs for the club.
Yeah.
He knows the players he's looking for. And, it's a great shout, boys. So 3 years, you'll say, well, Riles is there. I'll say another 13 years. Make it a solid 50. It'll be 50 years. Be like Cronulla almost.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Shout out to Julie.
Sponsor. Thank you.
Yeah, no. Also, big shout out, Corner Post. They are opening their doors in Westfield, Liverpool. At the moment, they're looking at August 9th. So in a couple of weeks, we're hoping to head down there. It's a Saturday, maybe a grand opening. So look at our socials for more details over the next few weeks. All right, well, that is it for viewer questions for this week. If we don't get to your question, we'll ask in the next few weeks, or we will answer on social media as well. And that is all we're going to do today. We're not going to look at our season review. We'll save that for a couple of weeks. I think this was a pretty long one this week.
Yeah.
So we'll head off. But until next, we'd like to thank our sponsors, of course. What they do is fantastic, and we really appreciate it. You can check out some of our local ones, of course, Corner Post, Koala Mowers at print as well, and then some of our online ones at Stay Fancy Eyewear, Gibson's Country Style Jerky League Lids as well. So go and check them all out. They are wonderful sponsors. They're all on our social media too. Also, I'd like to thank my co-hosts today, Luke and Ryan. Of course, Harry couldn't be with us tonight. Thank you, boys, for jumping on. We appreciate what you all do. And to you, the listener, thank you so much for listening. You are what makes this podcast what it is. Don't forget, you can check us out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and X, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and Spotify as well. Please leave us a like, subscribe, follow, leave some comments, and give us a rate as well. Until next time, I'm Joey. That's Ryan. That's Luke. Be good.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Bye, Adam.
It's either that, or he accidentally brushed past a rabbit. Oh, supporter! This pod has held 1,000 tales of footy stats and doubt. Mediocre betting advice and friendly banter we simply laugh about. Thanks to fans, the sponsors too, for flowers.